Hello, Salty Online and review on Artificial Intelligence Machine or A.I.M. Imagine other world where you can do whenever you want, like some kind of binary life form locked in the battle machine, where you adjust detail in the huge world. Imagine such game more than 10 years ago. A.I.M. just this kind of game that was not very popular scientific game outside of its creator's country and now looks like one of the indie games. It took some years to create this, for developers wrote their own engine and other stuff, with changing of day and night. It was created for the Windows 98. By the way, I was surprised that it works perfectly on Windows 7. This game was as exactly is it. I can remember also an article in the Game magazine where it got 6 from 10, and if you mind, it can't get more. Because it was not like the top games. It's not this genre to be such game. So A.I.M. is awesome because of details. It's not just flying around and raising your rating to pass through to other sectors. It's just journey, where you're in a huge world with history, where you opening sectors not only for new weapons, also there are answers to questions. Who is super? Who is the first ones? Who is Siniger clan? Even who is creators of this planet with name Polygon 4? You play the new generation of MechMind, the fifth generation actually. It is special, but really no one is interested in it. You just need to live like all of others, and it's not very simple. Weapons is expensive, earnings from missions not very big, a lot of guys who want to kill you, and other things. Make mines using gliders to fly around. Actually, they float above the ground using anti-gravity. A super asks you to find himself in the desert sector. To get there, you need to do for other sectors. First, you starting from a rocky sector. Each sector will need some hours to pass through. The main reason is crystals, some kind of money here. You need them to get new things. About the world, the first thing is clans. Each of them has its own target and way to evolve. The player can join the most of them. For example, you can't join Recons because they only allow mech mines of 4th generation, but you're 5th. They was always strange ones. The other thing, the different clans acting differently. Most of the pirate clans are waiting for their prey near the roads. The traders most of the time traveling between buildings by groups, hunters walking always alone. The first ones is acting different in different sectors. In the hill sector they just staying in one place, in the desert sector they're flying around by groups and destroying other clans that they dislike. Actions of player changing the clan relations to player, and each clan has some relations with others. Like hunters mostly killing free ones, and there is some way to evolve for them. First ones is natural for Siniger, like good and evil guys. All clan minds will speak you in different ways. Like Recons actually don't fight and using gliders without weapons. So they will say something like, we can't kill you, but others can, and etc. Scientific part of the game is also huge. Many of the things those plays it not just to be. Like platforms flying in the sky is actually controlling the weather, and without it, some sectors will simply change and desert may become prairies. Some things could not be solved, I think, like radioactive corpses of huge creatures. In some sector is also some of them, and also some alive one. You will have a mission to make a contact with him. MechMinds is interested in all aspects of the world, and I think the only thing that they destroying are each other's gliders, and not because of hate or something. They just simply see the way to evolve on it, and not all of them actually. The outer world is a secret for them, and they acting like this sometimes, saying something like, I wonder what is out of these sectors. Yes, each territory is closed and not allows mech mines to be actually free. In other case, this cage protects them, because after destruction of their gliders, others will bring them to bases. If they flew away, they may be missed forever, and it's some kind of diss for them. Each mission actually provides you some information about the world, like travel to the underground systems, or testing new weapons, or fighting other clans. Yes, first part of A.I.M is not that flexible as the second. Some things is doubtful, but it's a try to create a big complicated world where all can live. I believe if this game was released today, like indie game, and will still developing, it may got a huge success. Maybe I need to give it a try and create such thing. I am a programmer in the end, and I have no need to create my own engine for such game now, like Skyriver Studio created. Sadly, but there are no Skyriver Studio anymore. I waited for a long time for A.I.M 3, but they broke the series with A.I.M Racing and then disappear. Some other guys just using their name, but they're creating other stuff now, like it was with Space Rangers team. Shit happens. I prefer A.I.M 3 than most of the top games of nowadays. This was Salty and Artificial Intelligence Machine. Thank you for watching and listening. Good day, good luck, goodbye, and if you like it, subscribe please.